The Magic Night King is freaking crazy. Yo, what is going on, my husbandos and waifus? My name is HERMSAUR, and welcome to another review for you guys. Today we are going to review Black Clover, episode number 26, Wounded Beasts. The reason why it's called Wounded Beasts is because they say a beast becomes more savage when they are wounded. Now, when Asta was injured, and Asta's already lost a lot of blood, he's already weak, they were able to hold their ground, sort of, until the rest of the Magic Knights that were teleported were to come and to help them out. One thing that really irritated me about this episode was how the Silvas were acting when they saw Fuego Leon rendered useless, close to death. They were mocking him, when actually he was the one that was defending everyone while they were transported out, which is why the leader of the Silverhawks was like, you know what? We're no better than he is. We're actually worse, because while he was here, we were out there. We were not fighting. And essentially, if everyone was still there, they probably could have prevented this from happening. It's definitely unfortunate that Fuego Leon is still down. And luckily, Mimosa was able to get there to kind of keep him alive until they're going to transport him to somewhere that they have stronger healing magic that she has. But what was important was that Asta was kidnapped and was being taken along with the people that has infiltrated the Clover Kingdom. Now, this is one of my favorite parts in the manga and in the anime in general. We finally get a true look at Julius, the Magic King's true power. And this is when I saw this, and I've always said this, the most powerful magic that anyone can obtain, it has something to do with time. Time is such a powerful weapon. And it's crazy because we always wish there was more time to do things. If we can always look forward or back into the past, we could change so much, and we can evolve what we already know. So Julius's power, as we can see, it's time, chronostasis, which he's able to make everyone stop what they're doing. He's able to predict their movements, why he's able to move around so fast. Julius is freaking OP, okay? He is one of my favorite characters in the anime, which is why I was so excited for this episode to happen. And it's also at a look at how much Asta looks up to him, because as Asta just watches him, he's like, this is who I have to surpass, the strongest magic knight, super overpowered. At the very end of this episode, we get a look at their leader, who is falling from the sky through this blinding light. His name is Light. I'll tell you guys that. It's not much of a spoiler. His name is Light. And I'm just assuming he's the one that hurt Fuego Leon. He's the reason why Fuego Leon was rendered useless, why he's close to death. Everyone that Julius was fighting in general, I'm sure he could body all of them. Fuego Leon is that strong. He defeated Rodus, and I think, at least from what I was looking at, Rodus is one of the more powerful ones in that group. Even though Rodus has one page in his grimoire, Rodus, he's pretty powerful. No one can stand a chance to Julius. No one. At this point in time, no one. So it was really cool to see a little bit more of Julius's power and his sense. I can't really explain it, but I like the fact that he's there. Though, while he was out doing his research to figure out what was going on and etc., I felt like he could have been more useful by being at the Clover Kingdom and protecting. He could have prevented this whole thing with Fuego Leon being injured, but at the same time, the Magic Knights got teleported out. Who knows, he might have been teleported out, but he could have predicted that from happening and prevented it from happening. I kind of felt like Julius knew that this was happening, and he wanted this to be a growing and learning experience for the Magic Knights, whether if they are a captain or whether if they're just a regular Magic Knight doing their duties. This was supposed to be a learning experience, and that's what he wanted while he was out there doing some of his own research to help benefit the kingdom itself. Now, I think if he was actually to send someone to do the work that he was doing by infiltrating their base, checking the magic stone slab, and etc., I highly doubt they would be able to do it successfully, especially since Light is lurking around. So we don't know. I don't know his true purpose for just being there alone and handling this portion, probably because it would be the hardest thing to do. He could have sent Yami to do it, because we know, at least how I feel, Yami's freaking OP and Yami can handle things on his own. So Anyways, guys, this episode in general was crazy. I'd also noticed the buff in animation style, like when Asta and Leopold were actually going down and attacking everyone. It looked really, really nice. Overall, the main meat of this whole review, of this whole episode, was taking a look into Julius and his power. Time is very, very powerful, guys. Even if, like in My Hero Academia, right? If someone had the power of time, that's freaking OP. You could change so much with that power. So knowing that someone in the Clover Kingdom even has that type of power is crazy. And the enemies here don't even know that that's his power. They're just fighting him and they're like, how is he able to do that? Because not a lot of people know the Magic King's power. So now we gotta look into it, and I cannot wait to see what's to come. I want to see more, because I know Julius in the near future will go ham, and I cannot wait to see it get animated and etc. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this review, make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like for me, because that would help me a lot. I'm sorry if I'm like my speech is a little bit slurred. I burnt my tongue and it really hurts. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming through. My name is HERMSAUR, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.